from Spartan Grass. How many hours do you game plan per week for the next opponent?
Every hour we got available.
Omar Sid wants to know.
What's up, Omar?
How much is the head coach involved in contract negotiations?
Really not that much. I'm involved with everything that happens with the organization, but in this case in particular, I'm kept abreast of it. We have an approach that we try to, we've been working, and John's done a masterful job for years now putting this team together. And so there's a master plan that we've all organized, and we have to stick to it as best we can. So that's where I'm trying to, make sure that I'm helping coordinate that. But the specifics of it, we let Matt Thomas really take care of a bunch of that, and John oversees all of that, and then I'm kept abreast of it.
All right. AJ Longhurst wants to know, is the Super Bowl win the goal for your team every year? If so, are there smaller goals as well?
Let me say to you this way. What we're doing, AJ, is we're trying to put together the very best, most competitive team we can, and wherever that takes us, we'll go. And the one goal that we really stress is to own the NFC West. And that's a specific goal for us, because that's the one, if we accomplish that, we're playing at home. That's so valuable. So from there, of course, once we get to that point, then we're going to go take it one game at a time and see how far we can go. When it comes to that championship game, we're going to get it.
All right. And finally, from Twitter, SHawk8, who were some role models you followed in helping to develop your positive leadership style?
Well, it really goes all the way back to my mom. She was the one that taught me that something good is just about to happen. And that's a pretty positive outlook, but really, that's kind of where it started. I've always just kind of found my way to wanting to be on that side of things. I've chosen to want to be positive and want to enjoy and make the most of stuff. Most of my coaches were very classic in their format, very fundamental oriented, very basic, old school style coaches. And I appreciate every bit of it, and I think that I had a big influence from the San Francisco organization through Coach George Seifert and Bill Walsh, and the structure that they put and the discipline they had in their way. But my favorite guy was Bud Grant that I worked for, and he was a marvelous guy to be around. He had such great sense and instincts and intuition about the game that, I still marvel at some of the things that happened when we were together. And he always knew that they were going to win. I mean, he in anything he did, he felt like he was going to kick butt and win. And I just love that, that sense. And so I felt very comfortable staying with that over the years.
All right. Here's how we're going to do the live questions tonight. Right now, because if you ask a question, you're also going to get an autographed football. But here's how we here's how we know who's going to get to ask the question. Look under your seat right now. If you have a laminated card that says Town Hall Winner, I want you to hold it up high, and that means you're going to get to ask a question.
Dory doesn't have one.
No, my seat is not laminated. All right. Anybody find a Town Hall? Right up here, we got a Town Hall winner right up here. All right. Anybody else find a Town Hall winner card under their seat?
Oh, I'll never get it.
All right. All right, time's up for looking for the card. So if you were the winner up on this side, you have a question for Coach Carroll.
Yeah, over the last few minutes, I've been more convinced that we're going to field the best team in Seahawks history this year. In which ways do you think that we're demonstrably better on offense, defense, and special teams going into 2015?
Well, I really feel right now, watching our guys work through the offseason, that our depth may be the best that we've been. And that means that we feel the most competitive sense all the way through the ranks of the guys. Tom mentioned the young group that we brought in the offensive line looks like a very, very exciting group. I think everywhere in our team is a competitive part of the team, you know. But I think that part of it might be something that will be uplifted across the board. I think our tight end play is going to improve a little bit this year. Really excited about Jimmy. We had a first practice in the red zone. It was on Tuesday. And the ball just kept going like it was funneling to him, you know, and Russell couldn't help but find him. He showed that great factor that he's been over the years. On the defensive side, again, I think it's the speed up front of our defensive guys, our defensive linemen. Cassius Marsh coming back. There's a young man named Ryan Robinson that you guys don't know much about. Oben Guacham has done some stuff. Frank Clark is explosively fast. It's a really good-looking group, and when we get them all together, it's the fastest that we've been. We love speed. We love to take advantage of that. With that, that's going to factor into and how it supports our special teams. You know, we've been very solid on teams for years, and we'll hope to continue that as we intend to. But I think that group, with the influx of the new guys coming in, to just add a few guys here and there, getting Derek Coleman back in action, who's one of our key special teams guys, I think it's going to get us a really strong effect. And the last part of it would be what I'm really hoping that Tyler Lockett brings in the return game. You know, we drafted him with a specific thought that he could be an explosive, dynamic player back there to just add one more element of how we're hard to beat. So I'm hoping that all of those factors will measure in.
All right. Do we have another town hall winner?
Oh,
we have another one. Oh, up high, we have another town hall winner for Coach.
What's up?
Thank you. Out of the rookies from last year, which ones do you think are going to excel the most this year?
Yeah, that's a good question. Each year it's really fun to see the guys come back around. Cassius Marsh has jumped off the charts here in the early camps. Kevin Pierre-Louis is a guy that we were really excited about last year. Both those guys got banged up, and I think those guys should be big factors. I wouldn't be surprised to see, here's a 2-year guy really, is Jordan Hill. Jordan Hill has done very well. When he had his flashes last year, this is 2 years removed, but I think, in a sense, he's still a first-year guy for us if he can get back and be healthy again. Those are guys that are really exciting right now, the guys that pop out.
All right, do we have one more town hall winner up here? Right over on the left side here. Go right ahead.
Hi. So my question is, how have you adapted your philosophy over the last 3 years since you've written your book?
How have we adapted?
Well, just how have you personally, how has
gotcha.
your personal philosophy changed maybe with the organization since you wrote your book?
That's a good question, too, because what happens is your philosophy doesn't change. You just get better at it, I think. And I think, I'm constantly looking for validation and ways to present the information and the material in a way that's more, able for the players to really engage and embrace. And so what's happened is I've found some really cool things from some great people around that have helped us with the area of grit and understanding that, which is a real aspect of competitiveness and success, something that we found out. We've learned some stuff from the military that's been really powerful. We continue to focus on the performance side of the game. You know, when you say that you're going to help people be the best they can possibly be, you either mean it or you don't. And we will engage our players in every way that we can think of, and that has to do with their health, their nutrition, their well-being, the mental side of the game, their sleep, their nutrition, to just try and find every way possible to make them able to be at their best. That's grown in the last 3 years, and we've become a guy. Dr. Michael Gervais has really helped us. Sammy Ramsden have really set up a program for us to support our players. Hopefully, that's out there beyond where the competition is. We've tried to stay at the cutting edge of that. That's been a very big addition to our program, and so that's in addition to the philosophy that fits in with, you know, if you're going to help people be the best one, let's find more ways to do it. And so it's been good.
We're about 3 months away from the season opener. You guys ready for some football?
Yeah.
I know you got to get back to work tomorrow with OTAs, coaches. I said at the beginning, and I'll say it again. This is a remarkable relationship between a team and fans. It's unique in the world of sports, isn't it?
I totally agree with that, Joy. I've never seen such a following, and I've been around and I've watched other people's followings. I've never seen it so sincere and so frickin' wild at game day. Hey, love you, man. Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you. Thank you.
Coach Pete Carroll, everybody.
See you guys.
Nice job, Tom.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. All right, guys. All right.
All right, and don't go anywhere because we have a video feature to help get you guys fired up for the season opener. Like I said, we are just about 3 months away, and we want to give you guys a chance to get ready for the start of the 2015 season. And so we do have a little video presentation to get you going for that.